Question 1, answer will be C. Enzymes break down large insoluble molecules into smaller molecules that are soluble, and these smaller molecules are also the ones that can be absorbed by our body. So enzyme is the answer. For question 2, I think it's useful for you to label the organs first. So this is mouth, liver, and so on. And also, it will be good for you to write down in each organ what is being digested. So for mouth, it will be starch, or you can call it carbohydrates. Then when the food comes to the stomach, proteins are digested, so you can write proteins. Small intestines will be where everything else, right, is digested. So you have fats, proteins, carbohydrates. So the food comes in this way, goes to the stomach, small intestines. The food does not pass through liver, it does not pass through gallbladder or the pancreas. So for question number 2, it says, which of the following organs are involved in the digestion of fats? Well, to digest fats is digested in the small intestines, but there are 3 organs here. So why is that so? Because in the small intestines, fats are digested by the enzymes in the small intestines. So U is definitely one of the organs. But at the same time, fats digestion is also helped by the bile that's produced by the liver. So the liver produces bile, stored in the gallbladder, and then it enters the small intestines and helps the enzymes to digest the fats. So 3 organs are involved here, S, T, as well as U. So that explains the answer for question 2. Answer is D. Question 3, function, which one is not a function for S? S is actually liver. If you look at topic 9.4, chapter 9.4, there will be more detailed explanation on the function of a liver. So we know that liver can remove alcohol, produces urea, and store excess glucose. So these are the functions of liver, but liver does not digest protein. So C is the answer. Which one is involved in the digestion of protein? Answer is C, because proteins are digested in the stomach. So that's R. Proteins are also digested in the small intestines, R and U. So C is the answer. Question 5. The food that enters and leaves the digestive system will pass through all the organs except which organ? So except pancreas. The food does not go into the pancreas. What the pancreas does is that it produces enzymes so the function is to produce enzymes. And what are these enzymes used to? What are these enzymes used to digest? They produce enzymes used to digest fats, proteins, as well as carbohydrates. So this enzyme will be used in the small intestines, but the food does not go into the pancreas. So B is the answer. Question 6. Carbohydrates are mainly digested in there are 2 organs. It starts from the mouth, and when it's in the small intestines, it gets digested again. So B is the answer here. Question 7. Digested food is absorbed by the small intestines. This is the organ where the nutrients, after digestion, they are absorbed into our body, small intestines, and then they can go into the bloodstream, C. Question 8. The gallbladder will store and release the bile. So from the liver, the bile is produced in the liver, and the bile is then stored in the gallbladder. And once the food enters the small intestine, the gallbladder will then contract and let the bile enter the small intestines to help with the digestion of fats. Question 9. not a function of the pancreas. Again, a little revision. Pancreas produces enzymes to digest fats, carbohydrates, and proteins. And so what it does not do is, the pancreas does not produce acidic substance to neutralize the content of the stomach. In fact, the stomach is acidic, so if you want to neutralize what is in the stomach, you should not be giving more acid. In fact, if you want to neutralize, you should be using alkaline. This part about insulin, not to worry, we will study them in chapter 9.4. Okay, then question 10. For optimal condition to speed up rate of reaction, they will require optimal condition in terms of temperature and pH. So the temperature affects how fast the enzymes work. The pH also affects how fast the enzymes work. So A is the answer. Question 11. Question 11, answer is B. Because at this part here, at X and at Y, you notice that if we were to look at the enzyme activity, they are quite low because this is the fastest it can act. This is a very fast reaction. These are considered slow reactions. So therefore, the answer is that the rate of reaction is slow because they're low here. And yeah, so both X and Y, the rate of reaction is slow. So B is the answer. Question 12. Enzyme work best at about 40 degrees Celsius because this is close to our body temperature, about 37. 30 degrees Celsius is a bit too low, so enzymes are still a bit inactive, but anything beyond 40, the enzymes will be destroyed. Question 13. If you drink too much alcohol, you will damage your liver because liver is the organ that processes the alcohol and make it into something that is less harmful, less poisonous. So therefore, if you drink a lot of alcohol, your liver overwork and you may develop liver cancer. B. Constipation, well, you want to prevent it, you will have to eat lots of dietary fiber. They add the word dietary in front of the word fiber is because sometimes the word fiber can be also found in things that are not edible, like say for example our cotton clothes that we wear. It's also a kind of fiber. So when they add in the word dietary, it means the fiber that you can eat. So the ones from your vegetables and your fruits. Question 15, answer is C. If you're diabetic, that means you have too much glucose in your blood. So C is the answer.